fun times. Gary is not here, but at least we would have you heard from him.
Well, me calling in, we still have a quorum.
Yep. We could just be running late or something.
Tracy, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. When you're ready, would you lead everyone in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I will start off here by item 8, which says approve the agenda. And under our item number 3, which is a 910, I would ask that we table the possible, discussion, possible action on electronic payroll time system. I'd like to table that, please.
Okay, and then also I'm not sure if Steve Meyer will make it, so,
Next week.
yep.
Okay, well, we can just shuffle him around there just as coach, can't we?
Yeah, well, he couldn't come until later in the day or in the morning, and since our meeting will be done before then.
Okay, all right. So we may have to table that as well.
Yes, I mean, we could wait and see, but
We'll just come back to that, yeah. So Tracy, I'll make a motion that we table that item I just talked about for electronic payroll.
Okay, I'll second it.
Okay, and I'll call for a vote. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Very good, thank you.
Then I'll make a motion now to approve the agenda.
Okay, and I'll second that motion. So I'll call for a vote. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
And how about the minutes? Did you see anything there, Tracy?
Just that one little blip where we missed the E,
yep.
and she already
Yeah,
corrected
yeah.
that, so
Yep, okay.
I'll make a
Very
motion to
good.
approve the minutes from last week.
All right, I'll second that. And so call for vote. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Good. Now we get 2-3 minutes here. I don't know where we are here. Anything really quick? Set the hearing date for number 11, fiscal year 25 budget hearing date. You got a date set there, Haley?
I do. I would like to do March 26th at 9:30. We can be ready by then for the publication, because I have March 20th, the mailing has to go out, so I have to know all those dates for everybody by then.
Sure, okay. All right. Tracy, you want to set or make a motion to set that time and date?
Yeah, I'll make a motion for the budget hearing date of March 26th at 9:30.
Okay. Very good, and I'll second that. A call for a vote. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Good. All righty, well, I think I have, don't know, not quite 9:05.
We could do the quarterly report if you want to real quick. It's all zeros.
Okay.
Well, not a lot for you to look at, but
All right, all zeros, I guess I can
Wait for it to turn
manage to
red.
vote on that.
What?
Wait for it to turn red.
Want to do that, Tracy?
Yeah, and that's for the Veterans Affairs quarterly report,
yep.
all zeros.
Yep.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
And I'll second that. Call for vote, please. Further aye.
Seaman, aye.
Wonderful. And if we can get then Barb,
I'd like to set a land use hearing for Dave and Paula Weber for Tuesday, March 19th at 9:15.
very good. Well, I'll make a motion that we set that land use hearing for Dave and Paula Weber, March 19th at 9:15 a.m., correct?
Correct.
I'll
Very
second it.
You gonna second that?
Yeah, I'll second it.
Okay. Call for vote, please. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Oh,
Gary's here.
All right. Good morning, Gary.
Morning.
Thank you.
How about number 5? Can we do that?
Yep. Do you want me to talk on it, Matt, or do you want to? So, they must have discussed it at their Board of Health meeting.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Carl Holmes would like to complete Mangold's term ending 12/31 of 2025. Ty Burkhart will complete Caitlin Emmerich's term ending 12/31/25. Jessica Fairbanks to complete Lisa Stabb's ending 12/31/25. Lori Mott to complete Braxton Morrison's, which ends in December 31 of 2024. And Jean Olin to complete Wendy Michael's term ending 12/31/24. So if you guys approve that, we'll update that term on the directory.
Makes sense to me. Can I get a motion for that, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the new board members for their terms of the
As Haley
appointments.
stated.
Yes.
Second.
Very good. You want to second it, Gary?
He did.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I can't hear him.
He's a little under the weather, I think.
Well, I'll call for vote here. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Wonderful, thank you. I think we should have time to do the law enforcement contract for Newhall, item 7.
Yep, got that. It's the same rates. And Ron's actually in here too, but I think that's our
Good.
last city, right? That we
I
needed?
believe so.
So we should be all current now after all those.
Okay. It's $32.50 an hour, is that rate correct on there?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to have
Just have Gary sign it. I think that's what we did last week.
the,
I
yeah,
can't,
it don't say in the contract, this one anyway. To have the vice chair sign the contract, for the city of Newhall for the amount of $25,350, 15 hours a week of service, 780 hours for a 12-month period.
okay. And I'll second that if Gary didn't.
Okay?
And I'll call for a vote. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Okay. And then he'll sign that. And then it should be about 9:10. Move on to Sue.
Yeah, the first thing I have is a resolution for a new hire in IT for the Information Technology Systems Administrator. It's for Chris Wagner to be hired full-time in that position with a start date of March 4th at a salary of $70,000.
Says the starting wage is 70.
Yes,
Okay. And that was to start when on March what?
4th.
4th. Okay. Very good. Any discussion there, fellas?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve that?
It's by resolution too.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion for resolution 2418 of the hiring of the second IT information person, which is Chris Wagner.
Okay.
Second.
All right. And I will call for vote by resolution. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Pearson, aye.
Good, thank you. Excuse me.
Okay, and then my other one is just, we got the compensation and fee disclosure statements and rates for Assured Partners, that we just need all these signed off on as we prepare for open enrollment for our rates for the next year. And so there's a dental, a vision, and then their disclosure, their Medicare compliance, and then the agreement with Assured Partners. I just need all these signed. Those rates were, do you want me to read off what the rates are, or that we talked about in that work session with Ryan from Assured Partners? Do you want me to read off the rates again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We usually list them in the minutes.
Okay, 40, for dental, it's 4292 single and 122 family. For vision, it's 618 single and 1578 family. For health, it's 777 single and 1746 family. And of course, that's what the county pays. We didn't change anything as far as the employee's contribution. Did you get all those? So,
Okay.
I just,
With that being said though, do you guys eventually are gonna have to act on how much is gonna be passed on to the employee?
Correct.
We were asked that yesterday, so
Can we do that when we set,
the wages. probably.
Yeah.
That's fine, we just got to come in.
can we add it in? You know, with that, at the same time, for the
Yeah,
wages?
yeah, whatever, I mean, because it'll be at a future meeting. so.
Yes, yes.
so I just need one
Okay.
signature on these, so can Gary sign on behalf of.
Only need one.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the vice chair to signing all the approval for the ISAC group benefit insurance forms, okay?
Okay. I'll second that.
Thank you.
What is today?
Now call for a vote.
20th.
Aye.
Primer, aye. Primer, aye.
Pearson, aye.
Okay. And you voted, I think we probably covered each other up there.
Yep, yep,
Or trade fee.
yep.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right. Anything else, Sue?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Matt's there, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so you got stuff to hand out to you fellas?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You can do it after too, Gary.
You get that done, then you might as well start in.
Okay. So Jeremy and Brooke Higgins, they're requesting to change the use of approximately 2 acres of land to allow for a single-family dwelling. The site, it's located approximately 2.5 miles west of Urbana in section 25 of Harrison Township. This site is located on a 20.32 acre parcel that is owned by Berker Inc. The applicant is planning to purchase this entire parcel and just doing the land use change here for the dwelling in that corner of that parcel. Only 3% of this parcel is considered high-quality farmland. This parcel has an average weighted corn suitability rating of 43, and this parcel has been used as a cattle pasture since prior to the adoption of the ordinance. There is an existing driveway to access the site off of 27th Avenue Drive, but the applicant desires to install a driveway off of Iowa Highway 150. The applicant will seek approval for this driveway from the Iowa Department of Transportation. If the applicant is not successful in securing a permit for the installation of a driveway off of Iowa Highway 150, Randy Sherwood Secondary Roads has reviewed the existing driveway off of 27th Avenue Drive and found it to be compliant. Iowa Highway 150 is a state paved road that has an annual average daily traffic count of 3,410 vehicles. 27th Avenue Drive is County Rock Road that has an annual average daily traffic count of 70 vehicles. A private sewage disposal system has already been permitted for this site. A private water well will need to be installed to serve this new dwelling. Prairie Creek Church is located immediately west of this site. There's single-family dwellings surrounded by timberland to the north. To the east, there's pasture land surrounding a farmstead. And to the south is a single-family dwelling. 7 notices were sent out to adjacent property owners, and legal notices were published in the official newspapers of Benton County. Benton County Land Use did not receive any public input regarding this request prior to this meeting. And this proposal is located in an area with a low corn suitability rating and is in an area near other dwellings along a hard surface road. Also, the applicant does intend to have some livestock on the property, and this proposal should not have any negative impacts on surrounding farm operations. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to add?
Matt, once again, I'd like to thank you for sending that information out ahead of time.
Yep.
You fellas have any questions?
Looks good for me. I'll make a
Is that a
motion.
motion to approve?
Yes, I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Okay, made 'em. And so it's been moved and seconded, correct?
Yep,
Is that correct?
yes.
Okay. I'll call for a vote, please. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
All right. Well, Haley, item 12 as we move on.
Yep,
Is that, do you have any handouts or something?
I do. I have a form that I can have him sign. This is that one, the grant passed through for Shelby's trees and stuff.
Yeah.
So, if we could get a motion to have Gary sign with your absence, I'll get this back to Jennifer Fensel at ECOG.
Okay,
I'll share it with Tracy.
thank you.
Pretty much Rick got things, right?
Well, we're gonna offer
Well,
Thanks.
yeah, Gary.
Okay. All right, well, then I make a motion to have the vice chair sign the CDBG funding for Iowa grants for Benton County.
Okay. Well, I would actually second that motion too. Okay. Moved and seconded. And if you're ready, I'll call for a vote.
Yep.
Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Perfect. Thank you, fellas.
We'll scratch his name out, don't you think, Haley?
Yeah, just, yep, and then put chair, vice chair.
Right, put vice chair on that then.
number 14, I think Nancy emailed you guys the flood rates.
Yep,
Are we-
I've seen that.
Yep, so that is just basically if you're gonna keep the same or whatever, I just need that approved.
Okay. Are we ready for another one, are we?
Yes.
Move forward here? Okay, well, we'll skip 13, come back to it. 14, as she indicated, was those flood insurance renewal rates that was sent out. Are we changing something, leaving it the same? I don't have a problem leaving it as is.
I'll make a motion, leave it as is.
Okay,
Second.
well, and I second, Gary seconded that motion?
Yeah, yes, he
Okay.
did.
All right, I'll call for a vote, please. Primer, aye?
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Perfect, thank you. And item 13,
Yep, so, I know we just did our budget amendment last week, but I knew I was gonna do I tried to save on the amendment where I could, so that if we can just move around within the service areas too.
yeah,
And Ron gave me a list this morning, so the resolution, I'll have to resend it to you and input all his. His is on service area 1. And then on service area 9, I'm gonna move some from Department 99 to Department 50, which is the HR. And then, I was gonna ask you guys, because we keep getting, we got another bill for Hopkins and Hubner's. And just from looking at this amount, you guys are gonna be over on the supervisor's budget. So if you wanted your service area 9, I can get authority before we spend it, that will be okay. So I could cushion that. And then if you anticipate any more throughout the year, if you wanna give me a certain amount, or are we just gonna guesstimate at this time, but
well, I think we probably want to guesstimate it.
as this invoice is right here is worth like 7,700.
Okay.
And you have like 3,000 something in there currently, so you would at least need that deficit. So
So there's
maybe put,
$4,000 or $5,000 that we're in need of to transfer, right?
right, and that would just be as of right now. I don't know if there's any more coming.
I would anticipate, you know, that he's still working on stuff. I don't know, it should be about like the last invoice, I would think. So,
Do you want me to move like 10,000 and then, or less, and then readdress it at another time?
well, you need 5, don't you?
At least, yep, just to get us current.
Okay. Yeah. And if you figured there's gonna be another 7 or 8, you probably should move 12, 14,000, shouldn't you? Just to be safe, then you don't have to do it again.
Or pay it out of Department 99, I guess. I mean, one way or the other.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, what it was specific to.
What would you rather do?
I
What do you think?
I would
Beth?
think the ones pertaining to the recent bill, probably out of yours, and the rest possibly, depending on their content, what it was for, could come out of Department 99.
Okay, okay. Well, that makes sense to me.
I would at least
So we
do
move,
5 right now.
yeah. Yeah. And then if there's any additional, take it out of 99.
Department
Okay,
99.
yeah, that makes sense.
So right
You
now,
need a
that,
motion?
yeah, and it would be by resolution, but it'll be amending service areas 1 and 9. And then I'll
1 and 9?
Yep. The amount, I don't have Ron's, he just gave it to me to tally it up quick, but I'll type it up in the resolution before you approve it in the minutes.
Okay, all right. Well, I'd make a motion that we do those transfers, amend those areas 1 and 9, correct?
Yes.
I'll second that.
All right. And I will call for a vote. Primer, aye?
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Okay, and I'll get that resolution sent out to you today, hopefully.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have some information on number 16, which is that tachometry?
Yeah, I was speaking with Larry. I know he couldn't come today, but it sounds like they want to do another spring flight. So obviously I'm gonna have to put that in the budget. I know in the previous years, we've divided it between E911 engineer and such, but I know they've already done their budgets. So if we wanna
Okay,
cushion that out of maybe local option sales tax for GIS area. I don't have the official quote from Pictometry yet, or when that'll come due, but that's just coming from Larry, and I know he's been out, so, I mean, we could probably wait on it, but I just need to know for budgeting if I should put some in there regardless, just in case.
sure. Well, you have an idea what it was last time, don't you?
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna do that, the low flight as the whole this time, so I don't think it'll be as pricey.
Okay, all right. And you were gonna take that out of what again, please?
Maybe the GIS, Department
law.
14, or local,
GIS.
yeah, or transfer from lost money into the GIS. And then I'll talk with
Okay.
Ben, since he does that budget. Because I know at one time we were discussing, are we gonna wait with the Highway 30, you know, being expanded all the way down, wait until that was done for the new flights, but I don't know how much of that would be captured this spring.
In there,
Yeah.
yeah. Did he indicate why he wanted to do it this spring?
Well, I think a lot of it would still be the change finder with those buildings from the last derecho we had too. I mean, it'll definitely flag some of those for him. I mean, I think Larry feels pretty strongly to go ahead and move forward with it this spring if you guys are okay with it, so.
Okay. What do you think, guys?
I don't think it'll happen until July, right?
The flight,
Yeah.
they
He
don't,
said this spring.
yeah, usually they do it without, they don't want leaf on trees and stuff,
Oh,
but.
okay.
But we can wait on the action item for that, but I just wanna know for budgeting, I'm gonna put something in there so that I can plan accordingly. Larry can come talk to you when he's able to. Or at your
Well,
conference board
I would
meeting.
assume you gotta get it in your budget.
Yes, and that's kinda why I put it on
Whatever
there.
you- Sure. Wouldn't you say, fellas?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. Well, I'd get it budgeted. And rather than do it again after Highway 30, I'd like to hear from Larry. I mean,
Right, I think we were on a 3-year schedule, so this has been 3 years already, so.
okay. Well, it just makes sense to do it once 30's done. But I don't know that it'll change that much,
Right, and that's kinda what Larry
which is
thought.
for highway.
Right, yep, it won't,
Yeah.
the benefit for him would be the change finder in the buildings.
Sure, sure. Well, okay. Well, I don't have a problem with it, because again, I don't know that Highway 30 would change a lot, but, and that's pretty well roughed in anyway, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
definitely.
most of it is now that's what,
That's kind of what I was thinking last time I was down it.
yeah. So I think we're
Okay.
probably okay to go forward too.
All right. What do you say, fellas? Shall we go forward with it?
Yep.
All right. Is that your motion?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Second.
All right. Gary, 1 second?
He did, yep. He's hard to hear over there.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah, he is hard to hear. Okay. All right, well, I'll call for vote then. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beershank, aye.
Okay.
And when I get more
Very
info from Pictometry, I'll just forward that on to you guys.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I have basically, I got 929. You got something to hand out with this manual?
I do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does Rick have a copy? Did you email them? Rick, do you want me to forward you one of those?
Could you please,
Yep.
you got a hard copy there also?
Yeah, and Kara had emailed me,
Sorry.
so I'll forward it to you.
Sorry, I printed them.
Okay. If there's a hard copy, would you put it up in that cabinet for
Oh,
me,
yeah.
please?
Yep.
Thank you. Anyone there to discuss this? Kara?
Yep, that's me.
Or
So,
who's me?
what's that?
It's Kara.
Who's me? Oh, Sarah, okay.
Kara's here.
Kara?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Kara's here. So with the recent merger of the VA-GA, I noticed that there was a prior resolution that had been done just outlining some of the eligibility and procedures of the office. It hadn't been done since 2016, so I went ahead and just changed a little bit of verbiage, updated it. The biggest change is to cremation. Prior to the merger, cremation had been kind of like line itemed out where, you know, you would pay 300 for this and 400 for that, and I just did it one set amount to match VA's allotment for a cremation at 1,500 rather than line itemed out. I added maybe a couple eligibility factors also just to be in line with the emergency assistance from VA. Some of the eligibility requirements, I think I put specific verbiage in there about you have to be registered with Iowa Workforce Development, just kind of some of those things, so. Not a whole lot of changes, just an update. Any questions?
When you guys are satisfied looking it over, I'll ask that you act on it.
This resolution then will supersede the past one then, correct? Okay. From what I've seen, I like it, so, I'll make a motion to approve the General Assistant Policies and Procedures Manual, Resolution 24-19.
Second?
There's a second on that, Gary?
Yes.
All right. Moved and seconded. I'll call for a vote. Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Beersnake, aye.
Okay. And I will look that over when you get it to me, Haley.
Yep, I sent it, so hopefully you'll get it.
2 copies.
Oh, did you? Okay. Okay, good. Thank you.
And while Kara's in here, I have a quick question on the budget for VA with her taking a different position. Did you guys want to put in for any insurance in that line item, just in case? Because it wasn't budgeted for insurance, because she currently doesn't take insurance. So
I
like,
think that would make sense. That's a good point, Haley.
well, I was just looking things over yesterday, so do you want me to put like a family amount in there just in case?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that would be smart.
budget?
It's like fiscal year 25, but yeah,
Saying you're ready?
what happens if they currently need it? We'll have to look and see what service area amendment or
Just in case that question.
another amendment, yeah, because that's, or if there's enough cushion other line items that we can buy and move stuff. We'll have to see. But it's different fund, it's general stuff, so,
I haven't used her.
Right.
Her, like any.
yeah, we have my budget at all, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Does Rick sign that then too when he gets back, or?
He can, or who's acting today, like I have a few documents that get his signature on this one.
Whatever works. And then I'll just
You
take a
don't want
copy.
a copy,
whenever.
no signed? You do want a copy
Yeah,
signed?
just one.
Because she's gonna need one. Okay.
This will be Rick's copy for the
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready to move on.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine, yep.
Oh, thank you.
The seal and- And maybe you can just stop and grab this one.
Yeah.
So you can just.
Your paper's shuffling.
Thank you.
So,
Sorry.
oh, you're fine.
I think we're just waiting for Myron.
Okay, you ready to, we do reports? Item 18,
Okay.
I had none. That's this week.
I
Do you have anything, Tracy?
had
Gary?
VA meeting. No. EMA. Emergency Management, where's Scott Hansen, last night. And then also last Thursday night, I sat in on the fire station. What Atkins wants to build. I seen their proposal and everything, I just sat in and listened. The sheriff was there and also Scott Hansen was there.
Okay,
That's all I had. Gary?
Didn't have anything.
all right.
Rick, you weren't here this morning, but I was reminding the board Thursday night with the EMA Advisory Council, since we're all listed
I
on.
seen that, yeah, I seen that email that you sent out along with the minutes, and, yeah, I won't be attending,
Okay.
I'm not gonna call in.
Okay, I'll just let Anna know then. She was seeing if anybody
Yeah.
needed a Zoom for it, but
Hey,
I think we're working on the bylaws for the advisory council and that kind of stuff, so.
sure.
So Gary, that's Thursday night at 6 at the EOC. Or at least, unless you're not feeling well, let me know, but we're all named, so regardless if there's a quorum, we go.
Yeah, it'll be at the emergency ambulance building.
No, where Scott's, the
Oh,
EOC,
it's there now?
that's where she's
Good thing
having,
you said that.
Where is it?
in Scott Hansen's
Sheriff's
area.
office.
Oh,
Good thing you said.
I'll post that agenda, so
Okay.
it'll have that address on it.
Good.
Myron there yet?
No, sir.
Okay. He's got a few minutes yet. Well, I should probably ask about item 19, public interest comment. Anyone there?
I don't have any comments.
Okay.
They all said no.
Okay, very good, thank you.
I can give a quick update on applications for the 2 open positions. We've had it up a week.
Is that Sue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Rick. So for the roadside manager and the VAGA position, we've had them both up about a week, and we've gotten 3 applicants for each. So,
Cool.
yeah, getting some interest in them.
Good.
And I guess one other thing, circling back to what Haley said about needing to know about the employee rates on the health insurance, I was just rereading their message to me. They're, kind of preparing for open enrollment because, that process starts here, sooner than we think. They asked for that information by March 1st. So,
Because it's usually, timeline-wise, we usually do it like right now, so we'll probably need to put that on next week, maybe.
Yeah, make good sense.
I am not here next Tuesday. That's probably, 15 minutes? Could we do a special one yet this week to just tell me what the rates are so I can get that back to them?
Like, as far as like the dental and eye, you guys did 50/50? And then
That's what we've done in the past, yeah.
And then the employee share on the health was the bigger one, so.
Thursday. We have a special meeting because it's gonna have to be posted. We can't vote on it or do anything with it today because it's not on the agenda, correct?
Correct.
So how does anytime Thursday work for
Does it fall,
anybody?
can it fall under how it was posted, Haley, or no?
That's what I'm trying to look at.
Discuss, approve
Yours-
ISAC and
yours.
group benefit insurance renewal forms.
So you know what the employer share is, so. Yeah, you could probably like where I would say probably, because you're discussing it and approving the rates.
Right.
Go back on item 3.
Yeah, how it was listed, because we had all
Sure.
the insurance forms and rates.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the forms you're signing or, the full rate, so then if it falls under that and you're comfortable doing it now, then I can get them all that data by
So you
Friday.
got, what are you saying that we can go ahead and do that today?
Well, like the dental and vision, like, are you gonna, or just give us
I
your,
think that would stay the same.
or give us your
I'm
thoughts?
in favor of leaving it.
I mean. if
Yeah,
you're-
that's the question. Are you gonna leave the rates the same for
So
the
then
employee
she could
contribution.
at least answer that, and we can always act on that officially later, but just give some guidance.
I guess what I don't have in front of me, obviously, what those rates, what they are this year and what they're gonna be.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
family and single, I don't have any of that here.
So,
You could rattle it off, I'll write it down.
is it better to email you guys those rates and then just do a special meeting like Thursday morning or Friday or something?
Call in, can't we? Obviously, I will.
I'm open Thursday.
Okay,
It's gonna be set for 24 hours, or posted,
Correct.
so that'll
Are you
knock
coming,
out tomorrow.
you coming into town special for the night, or are you coming earlier in the day? Since we have
Well,
the night one. Do you want to do it like Thursday afternoon later?
I don't care.
Because I don't want to combine it with the EMS Advisory Council, because that's totally different.
See, I'm supposed to meet with somebody at 2 o'clock on Thursday, no. No, the only thing I got is the EMS of ambulance deal.
Yeah, that's
On Thursday.
night, that's why I didn't know if you wanted to drive and do something quick here before that, like at 5, or,
are you open Thursday, Rick?
Yep. There's a workforce development meeting, but, I can excuse myself for a while from that. If it's in the morning.
It's just the fact that you're gonna work later, Thursday night, say 5 o'clock.
That's not later. Yeah, that's 6 for you, Rick. Is that okay?
Yeah, I know.
Obviously, you know. Sorry.
Will that
because it
work?
wouldn't take long, and then we can adjourn, and then we have to go to our other meetings. So
Right.
You're
I
perfect.
just don't want to have you come to town.
Yeah, that leave me and Gary only one trip to Benton instead of.
Yeah.
I just don't want to put it on the agenda for there, because that's not what that's about over there, so.
Yeah,
5 o'clock Thursday then?
5 o'clock Thursday.
Okay, and I'll email you
Okay.
guys the,
You'll email all this stuff out then, please?
what was that?
You'll email the information out to us, please?
Yep. Yep, I will. Thanks for fitting that in.
Do you guys want to act on wages or anything else at that time?
I
Okay,
prefer to be back,
Okay,
to be
that's
very
fine.
honest with you.
All right, so Thursday at 5, it'll be quick. Approve the rates for employees.
Okay.
Myron is here now.
Okay. Well, let him have the floor.
Last Tuesday, I read you 5 total project costs from 5 contractors. I rechecked the math since last Tuesday. The numbers I read to you were the same, or I figured the math and everything came out the same way. So just confirming the numbers that I read are the actual total cost for each contractor to do that project. Based on the bids submitted, all 5 of those contractors do work for the DOT, so I'd recommend that we award the contract project to Peterson Contractors Incorporated out of Rhinebeck. But they were the low bid at, what was that, $559,457.50, 60 cents, excuse me.
Okay. I'll make a motion then to award the contract, bridge contract to Peterson Construction for $559,457. I got 50 cents.
My eyes aren't working today. I got 52, it just looked like a 6 from a foot away.
Second.
Okay. That's been moved and seconded. Call for vote. Primer, aye.
This one is.
Seaman, aye.
Pearson, aye.
This one's not working well, the short stuff.
Very good. Anything else, Myron?
That's all I had for today, Rick.
Okay. Fellas, any questions for Myron?
None.
All right. Thank you, Myron.
Thank you.
Oh, I believe we're
Well,
done.
Haley, well, you don't think Steve's gonna be there, do you?
I don't think so. Nope. I don't think the time was gonna work out for him, but I could maybe mention to him, maybe he could swing by Thursday and give you the update. You want me to reach out to him and ask you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So do we actually need, I don't know that there was any action or
Yeah,
anything on that.
I
so-
just brought it up during your
We don't-
agenda, but I would say you're gonna table that, number 17 then.
Okay, well then let's get a motion to table that. Please.
I'll make a motion to table. What's that?
Steve Meyer's discussion,
Yeah, Steve Myers can.
okay? Did I get a second?
Second.
All right, call for vote, it's Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Pearson, aye.
Very good. Well, I don't think there's anything else, is there?
No. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. Did I get a second?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, call for vote, Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Pearson, aye.
All right, well, thank you one and all, I do appreciate it.
All right, talk to you Thursday night.
Talk to you Thursday. All right.
All right.